Welcome to another edition of Pittsburgh Sportsline at Olive Oil's Pizzeria, 930 Brookline Boulevard. A lot of great people here tonight. I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. I got Smoking Jim Frazier with me. Got a lot of great things to talk about, but first, in honor of Joey Fabus and Stay Joey Strong, they have a night at the races at the community center. When is it? 7 o'clock? 7 o'clock, doors open. Starts at 7:30. You can get horses. I think it's $20 to get in, $10 to get a horse. If your horse wins, you win $40. And all the proceeds go to a 501c3, the Joey Fabus Childhood Cancer Foundation. I believe in them strongly. They've raised over $100,000 since Joey died before his 9th birthday by the dreaded brain cancer, DIPG. Great charity, great things in the community of Bethel Park. I end every show in honor of Joey. We say, stay Joey strong. Go to the night at the races. All right, our show's sponsored. What's on Your Mind is sponsored by Skeets Lewandowski of Skeets Service Station. Anything and everything that runs on gas, he works on it. He's not here tonight. He had to go to school, believe it or not. I know all his star boxing, pupils are going to not believe it, but he's at school. Couldn't be here, but we got a lot of the Bronson House boxers right here in the Olive Oil's Pizzeria. We got Bruno Sammartino's son, Daryl, here. We got the Dreadlock DJ. Oh, he does ring announcing too, but he'll be here, so we'll have him on the air. And we start each show with What's on Your Mind? Smoking Jim Frazier.
Thanks, Al Levine, the talking machine. And if you want the green,
Hey,
you got to see Levine. I want to thank everybody for coming out, and I tell you what, it is so good to be back doing shows with Al Levine, the talking machine.
Hold it, where were you? What happened to you?
And you're already,
never mind, it's a secret.
And you're already into the big can of spray tan.
No, like he lies, this is on my Bethel Park porch, sipping my green tea each day, 20 minutes of Pittsburgh sun. You get 20,000 IUs at D3. And he needs it, even though he's colorful.
And I'm so proud of Skeets for finally getting his GED. Hey, a big hand for Hall of Fame photographer Frank Fabus is in the house. Big hand for Hall of Famer Skip Atkins is in the house. Big hand for Pittsburgh Sportsline Hall of Famer and my favorite MC, the one and only Dan Bogan is here. You know, the Pittsburgh Steelers had a bad season. The Pittsburgh Steelers had a bad offseason. And the Pittsburgh Steelers had a bad draft. Coach Tomlin did a poor job last year. The team didn't make the playoffs. Coach Tomlin lost the locker room with Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell. Under Coach Tomlin, the Pittsburgh Steelers turned into the Kardashians of the NFL, but he still has a job. The Pittsburgh Steelers defense is soft and cheesy, but defensive coordinator Keith Butler, who couldn't spell cat if you spotted him the C and the T, still has a job. Kicker Chris Boswell couldn't make an extra point or a field goal. He still has a job. Artie Burns is the worst cornerback in the National Football League. He still has a job. James Conner is one of the best running backs in the NFL. James Conner went to the Pro Bowl, but they fired his running back coach. T.J. Watt, in my opinion, is the greatest linebacker in Pittsburgh Steelers history. He made the Pro Bowl, but they fired his coach. You know, I tell you what, man. You know, the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, they got the worst special teams in the National Football League, but bubblegum chewing Danny Smith still has a job. The Pittsburgh Steelers drafted a running back by the name of Benny, I'm slower than a snail, who runs like he got a piano on his back. The Pittsburgh Steelers drafted a 6'8" tight end who can't run, he can't block, and he can't jump. Only thing he can be is a bust. I'm not here to hate. I'm just shooting straight. The Pittsburgh Steelers don't want to be great. They just want to be 8-8.
Are you done? I could have sworn that I heard this 3-4 years ago. Steelers don't want to be great, just 8-8. It's sort of catchy. And they went like 12-4 that year. But I don't want to argue. He's an NFL scout. He's an entertainer. And I can't hear out of the left ear, just in case you need to know. I'm not as colorful as he is. I watch Pittsburgh sports, bleed black and gold. The Pirates are on my mind. They just won 3 games in a row. They got blown out in the first game with St. Louis, came back, won 2-1, 2-1, then came back yesterday and won 10-6. Now, Smokin' Jim has a bet that they won't win more than 79 games, so he's a negative fan. I said they'd win about 84, 85. But you got to give the team credit that they don't give up, they don't quit, and that's what we care about. I don't care about bottom line Bob owning the team. I never worried about who owned the team. I worried who played on the field. Like Smokin' Jim was a player. He said he once pitched in baseball, but I have no record of that. I have nobody ever came forward and said he played anything but football or ran track. We don't know what year it was, but it was a long time ago. But I don't want to beat up on my buddy. It's glad to have him back after 2.5 months on an undisclosed accident, undisclosed injuries, but he did have surgery for glaucoma. So, like I texted him a couple weeks ago, how'd your surgery go? Big bold letters, I can see. Now he's like Stevie Wonder. So the question is, can he see? And we're going to start bringing our guests up right now. All right, this guest, he's a friend of mine. He's been trying to get Darryl on the show for a year now. I didn't believe him. After 3 times he didn't. So I'm going to bring up the announcer, DJ Dreadlock, Dan Bogan. Welcome aboard.
For Jim to hold?
Yeah, he wants to eat.
That's a replica. Oh,
he wants to eat now.
That's a replica of Bruno's belt, one of Bruno's belts.
Wow, look at that. You get a picture? Hold it up. I know you've been injured, but come on.
One more.
And by the way, Jim, that wasn't glaucoma. Your mom was right. That'll make you go blind. So I hope they fixed it. You'll do better now.
No, he is blind.
You'll notice
he is blind.
You'll notice I'm wearing glasses, right?
No, he is blind.
Jim, I'm wearing glasses myself. So, and we don't want to compare my right arm with my left arm. But
wow, that's strong.
Python worm.
Are you curling?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. A lot of reps.
Welcome aboard. Tell them your name.
I'm Dan Bogan. I've done some ring announcing. I've been on your show once or twice.
A few times.
And I always say, you always feel fine when you're on the line. Thank you for having me back.
Welcome back to the line.
You can set that down if you want to eat your pizza. I don't want to hold you up.
No, you did hold him up because he doesn't remember much because of the accident that he
I
had.
heard the doctor said we can rebuild him, something like that.
It didn't work.
He looks better after
It didn't work.
He got hit by a bus and he looks better than me normal, so good Lord. But I want to thank you for having us back because we did, I know the 3 strikes and you're out, and I was hoping I'd see Jim at your Sid Bream thing at the Oaks, but I'm glad he wasn't there because he would have been ugly seeing me groveling and kissing your feet and begging and pleading.
I had to throw the shoes out.
He said to me, you don't even know any of the San Martin. You don't know, you've never been to a wrestling match, have you?
Exactly.
But please. They've all been legitimate excuses, though, some very, very tragic ones,
Well,
too.
you're here.
We're here this time, though.
You must have broke through.
Finally. I got a couple things, if I could. I'll make them quick because you got some fantastic guests. These boxing people said they'd beat the hell out of me. if I took too
I'm
much
ready
time.
to turn them loose, but go.
First off, want to promote and send a shout out to two of my friends. Dominic Damaski, I call him Double D. He's the legend of mulch. He's written a book called The Journey of a Grunt, and he and my friend, our friend, handsome Jim Ajay, run a site on Facebook.
He's been on our show.
Has he?
Yeah.
He
He was talking about his book 2 books before or something.
Well, they run a site called Motivation Champs, and if you're into motivation, it's a good. Just go on Facebook, like that site. Feel free to add things to it. They're a good group
It's very
of people.
positive.
That's it. Yes, and it reminds me a lot of you.
I'm a positive guy.
Positive mental attitude, positive thinking. When all else fails,
Be positive.
Yeah. What's it hurt? Doesn't cost you a dime, and sometimes it attracts good things.
Yes.
And
Look, you're here on Pittsburgh Sportsline.
I actually showed up this time. Amazing. Also, there's a bunch of
Next.
guys I've been friends with for over 40 years. They used to run. We used to be members of the Golden Triangle Health Spa. One of them's the other.
Can you mention their names?
Well, there's too many of them. There's Cam, there's Charles, there's Aaron. It goes on and on. DA.
Okay.
But we
Just
get together,
checking on you.
40 years we've been friends. We still get together once a month, and every now and then we have guest speakers to join us. As a matter of fact, one of your hosts or one of your guests this week is going to be visiting with us a second time. And just to hang out, but we've just having friends for 40 years and in the health industry, into bodybuilding and weightlifting and powerlifting. Aaron Shakti is a fantastic guy. Charles has had the bench press record for a while. These
Really?
guys have trophies upon trophies. Some of them they didn't even buy. They actually won some of them. But
That
they're
helps.
good guys.
Yeah, that helps.
And I wanted to send out a shout out. Just having friends for that long is rare in this life, and I appreciate those guys. I want to thank them.
Well, it helps when you live to be this old.
Ain't that the truth? I don't even buy green bananas anymore. I don't know. I don't make weekend plans until Friday. And then there was a girl I've seen twice in the last 6 weeks that was said to say hello to Smokin' Jim for me. And this is a lady who should be getting a little bit more attention, I think, than she has been getting. She recently, this past weekend, won the national 178-pound Golden Gloves Championship. A Pittsburgh girl won the nationals. She's a Tarentum native. That's Jim Frazier's
She's
favorite
been
town.
on our show.
I know she has. That's how she knows Smokin' Jim Frazier. Tika Hemingway said to say hello to Jim Frazier, and we want to congratulate her on winning the national Golden Gloves Championship.
No, excellent. With Keontae winning it last year, Keontae Irving.
Two
and
Pittsburgh people. And
Now her, 2 in a row.
2 in a row, and Trentham too. And I know, Jim,
Yeah.
Jim's had nothing but good things to say about Trentham.
He travels out there all the time.
And if we're going to talk about Trentham, his next favorite place, he's going to have to help me on this one. I hope he still has it in him. But you'd like to announce me as a DJ, and I've been doing that for 39 years.
Where is it?
But I'm on my way out, and I'm not even taking any more bookings, but there's one place I still work. I'm there over 6 years. Thursday night, it's wing night at the Gateway Inn. I want to thank Skip and Gina, Tracy Mack, the Mac Attack bartender, Christina
Anybody got a
Winnicay,
napkin
and
to
our
wipe
poultry,
off
our Princess of Poultry, Wendy, who does wing night on Thursday. The wings bring them in, I chase them up. The name of the place is
Gateway!
the Gateway Inn on Route 8, Richland.
Ask him where he went to high
Where
school.
did you graduate high school from?
Gateway!
You did graduate, right?
And presently recruiting for the Gators.
And you graduated in 65?
No, a couple
75,
years
I mean
after.
75.
Add
sorry.
3.
All right.
Maybe 3 years.
And the last thing I got before we bring on the real guests.
Go ahead.
Stop Promotions. I've run some fights for them, ring announcing. They did their Muay Thai show last year for the 3rd year in a row.
Congrats.
They'll be doing another Muay Thai show this year. The date has not been set, and they're going to be doing their first MMA show. So I'll be, allegedly they'll have me back in the cage for that. And a lot of people say that's where I belong, in a cage.
No,
So-
outside announcing's good.
That's good, but they also, and I don't know if I'm going to be involved with this, probably not, but on June 30th at the Ace Hotel, they're going to have the Mid-Atlantic Premier Jiu-Jitsu and Grappling Tournament. That'll be June 30th at the Ace Hotel, 6 p.m. Check it out. Go on Facebook. But Stop Promotions, thank you. I hope they'll be working. I might do that show, but more than likely I'm going to be involved with the MMA and the Muay Thai show.
Good for you.
And that's all I got, unless you want me to...
Let me see the back of those cards. That's it.
That's the address. That's the address of the hotel, if anyone needed it.
Okay. You want to say it?
Well, if you want to go to the Ace Hotel, it's at 120
tell 'em.
South Whitfield Street in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
There you go.
Outstanding.
Excellent. What's your one joke?
You got it already. Okay, my one joke, I told it to Holly, and I know I'm not a good-looking guy, but I wasn't a good-looking kid either. Even when my mom breastfed me,
Yeah.
she had to close her eyes and think of other babies.
Get out of here. Thank you very much.
That's just a joke.
Not- let me get that
she
back.
wouldn't breastfeed me. That's a joke.
Get this guy out of here. Welcome aboard. I'll let you hold the mic.
Okay.
Tell them your name.
My name's Daryl San Martino.
Hold it. Are you related?
That is my dad. He's not here anymore, but he's
May he
still
rest
here.
in peace.
Yes.
A true Pittsburgh icon and legend.
Yes, I appreciate that.
My grandfather and I used to watch him wrestle all the time. And my grandfather asked me if it was real. I was a little kid, and I said no. But I respect the athletes.
That's a wrong answer.
Yeah, but I respect the athletic prowess of all the wrestlers, like the Angle family I grew up with, Mark Angle, Kurt Angle, and all the Angles. Mark Angle was the toughest guy in Dormont when I graduated high school.
He wrestled at Cannon.
Unbelievable. No, well, Keystone Oaks. But Kurt was at Cannon Mac. Or no, he was at Mount Lebanon. And then Mark Angle's son wrestled at Cannon Mac.
That's what I'm thinking about. Okay.
Because he was a great wrestler.
Yes.
He's now a Boilermaker now.
Yes.
There we go. We're caught up on some Pittsburgh history. Now, what kind of sports did you play?
I wrestled. I played baseball.
When did you start?
I started wrestling probably 8th grade. And then
How come you waited?
That's a good question. I don't know.
That's why I'm asking these.
I don't have a good answer for you.
Well, you just said you come into a sports family. I'm trying to pry a little deeper and open that door.
Baseball was actually my first love.
Mine too. I understand that.
I tried out with the Pirates and the Reds in 1987. Wow. I didn't make it.
What position?
Outfield. Right field. And
do you have a good arm?
Yeah, I sound like Al Bundy right now.
No, come on.
Got through.
Come
So
on.
I still have my high school
Go ahead.
javelin record.
Really?
Yeah, and I missed the
What
Olympic
high
trials
school did
by
you go
2
to?
feet. North Hills.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to Slippery Rock.
He's an NFL scout.
Yeah.
He scouts all these high schools.
Yeah.
He makes up stuff. They recruit at Gateway, and they coerce the parents to work there so the kids can go to school. You know, they cheat on every rule possible, but he's proud of that.
Yeah, well.
You know, they want some champions, but not lately, but, you know.
I knew Curtis Bray.
Yeah.
He was the state champion javelin
Yeah,
thrower also.
javelin, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He'll tell you all about him.
Yep.
178 feet.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Did you play in high school then? Baseball.
Played baseball and I threw javelin. I hurt my elbow and I quit playing baseball in 10th grade.
Yeah, that happens.
So my twin brother.
Now they do Tommy John.
Right. So then I started going to my
Tossing.
brother's track practice and I picked up a javelin and it didn't hurt. So that's what I did.
You're kidding.
There were some great football players at North Hills.
Oh,
when they
yeah.
graduated.
Oh, yeah. They were number
Did you
one
play
in
any
USA Today.
football?
No. I graduated I wrestled 126 and I graduated 140 pounds.
You look a little bigger than that.
I'm like 190
Okay.
now. Yeah.
Now I understand.
Yeah.
I was going back in history. I'm glad we could walk that path.
Yeah.
How was it growing up as a son of a legend and icon in Pittsburgh? That's what I want to know. How did you handle that?
Just like any other kid. I mean, like everybody's dad's their dad. He was just my dad. And
Was he your hero?
Yeah, because he was my dad, not just because.
That's like my dad was
Yeah,
my hero.
right,
No,
right.
I understand. That's what I was going to.
But it got a little kind of crazy. Went to Slippery Rock, because then people come up to me and they're like, "Oh, you think you're tough because your dad's Bruno?" That sort of thing. So back then I was like,
Come on.
yeah. So there were some altercations. Many of them.
You mixed it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I could understand. You're a true Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah.
How could you not be? And you're honest. I appreciate that. And what do you do now?
I am a retired narcotics agent
Okay.
from the Pennsylvania Office of Attorney General, and now I'm an investigator with Edgar Schneider.
My dad was friends with Edgar Snyder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never met
definitely. No. Neither are people in court.
Right.
He don't go to court, so you're good.
I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I don't
Keep
know.
investigating. All right, we got that out of you. What's this book I got here? I can't pick it up. Can you
Yeah,
pick it
no,
up
it's big.
again?
So, before my dad passed away last April, he was working on this book. It's a new autobiography with a guy named Sal Correnti. And there was a book done about 10 years ago.
It's a great picture, by the way.
Yeah, it's called The Thinker.
No, that is.
Thinker pose.
I understand that. I know the statue.
Yeah, but so it's 500 some pages. There's a color edition, and
Are there any pictures for Smoke and Jim to look at?
Sure.
He hasn't read a book. He's a writer for a New Pittsburgh Courier.
Well, he
and
went to
writes-
Gateway too, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you brought it out. Look, I found the pictures right away. I knew he was hiding something. Look at these pictures.
That's great.
Can you see with the sunglasses? Stevie.
I've always said outside of the arena should be a statue of your dad.
Well, it's funny you say that. In, what do you call, what's the, Shenley Park.
Yeah, Shenley Oval up there.
Yeah. Well, the bridge that's currently there, they're going to knock that down and rebuild it, and then they're going to name that bridge after my dad. And
No way.
When you go over the bridge, there's going to be a 6-foot statue of my dad there. Yeah, so that'll be good.
Didn't he grow up in Oakland?
Yeah.
Because I had a neighbor who said she grew up near your dad. Remembers
High
him
School,
being
right?
Yep.
being a kid and
Yep.
a skinny kid.
Oh, yeah.
And she goes, he really matured, but he was a nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she told stories about that because, yeah,
He lived on Cato Street.
get on. Wow.
Yep.
I lived for a year in Oakland. First, I was in the Hill District. My family grew up there, lived a year there. Then we went to Oakland on McKee Street.
Yeah, I know where that's at.
Yeah, that's where I
My
grew
dad
up
was on
for a year.
Cato.
Yeah,
Cato Street.
I know. That's why I know the
Yeah.
neighborhood because we'd go back. Then I grew up in Greentree.
Okay.
I was only there 1 year, so guess what my memory of it is?
Not much.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing at all. Where do you live at now?
I live in Hampton Township.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know the area.
Yeah, it's nice.
What's Smoking Jim got in his hand?
I think he's
I just have a question. Can you see? Because that pizza's going down pretty easy.
All I know, if he was investigating narcotics, he know every inch of the hill.
He
Yeah,
might tell you about that.
I've been there a few
He might
times.
have some experience there.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah. And Gateway High School.
How about 105? You don't know 105 Pride Street because it's underneath Mercy Hospital's emergency room.
Right.
That was my family's property. They took it over and made
Okay.
it the hospital.
Yeah.
Because I tell people like Smoking Jim because they think I don't know about black people, but I grew up with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but that's how he is. He's prejudiced in his own little way because he can't see. So
Right.
he's struggling. Watch your fingers. What else? What else can you tell us? Like you got the book out. Any else you would like to talk about?
Yeah, so I'm Larry Richard.
Yes. Who should have been here?
Right. He's actually out of town. That's what he says.
What a good excuse.
Right. But
It
he
works.
He put together a documentary of my dad. We went to Italy a couple different times and
Really?
filmed. Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was great.
You saw where your dad was born and grew up.
Yep, I was in his house where he was born, and
How-
I was
yeah.
up on a mountain, Bella Rocca, where
That's
he
so
hid.
great. Yeah,
Yep.
where they hid out from the
Yeah.
Nazis.
You're
and-
actually above the clouds when you're on top of the mountain.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
Great view.
Oh yeah. But so anyways, this documentary is done, but we had to get some releases from WWE because
Sure.
we had some footage. That we got
Copyrights
from-
and things
exactly.
like that's a pain
Right.
in the butt, but
But-
they're necessary evils.
Yeah, but Paul Levesque, Triple H, he's been working with us,
Really?
and I think that they're going to be doing an HBO documentary on my dad,
Coming
just like
up.
they did on Andre the Giant.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they're going to be doing one on my dad.
That would be
That'd
great.
I hope so. Yeah, it'd be great.
They should.
Yeah,
They should promote him with all the things that he did.
yeah.
Come on.
I
I'd
agree.
like to see the trophy room.
Yeah, there's quite.
It's got to be extensive.
Yeah, there's quite a few. And a lot of the time, he wouldn't even take it home. The trophy.
Yeah. No, I had heard that.
Couldn't bring it on the plane or whatever, so he
Right.
just left a note to hold
I
it.
know. I had
Yeah.
heard those stories, but
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yep.
Unbelievable. What a great life he had.
He had a
Great
life.
man. I've been doing this show about almost 8 years.
Yeah.
Every year I've had people tell me, I'll get Bruno.
Yeah.
I waited every year until he passed away. So now I got
Well,
got
that's
the
why
son.
I was doing it for the last.
My man. That's why you're here. Good segue. We got right into that.
Right.
But I've been waiting 8 years because they kept telling me I can get Bruno. Yeah. And then Bogan's trying to tell me I can get Bruno's son. I go, yeah.
Shepherd guys, come on.
Yes, I understand that. No, it's great to have you on the show.
Yeah, well, it's nice to be here.
What more? Can you tell any stories about your dad and you over the years and your mom?
Oh boy.
How about the wrestling coach, junior high?
So me and my twin brother, we were wrestling junior high, and my brother had spit in a locker. We both got thrown off the team for that, and then the wrestling coach then was making fun of my dad, saying wrestling was fake and this and that. So we told my dad that, and my dad could have a temper,
Sure.
you know, so he called up the
If you hit the right chord, he could go.
called the principal up and told him that he was going to, next time he says a word, he's going to go there and in front of the whole wrestling team, he's going to get the wrestling coach and stretch him. So he never said another word again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't he show up once?
He showed up.
He did.
He showed up one time, but the wrestling coach all of a sudden couldn't find him anywhere.
Yeah. In other words, he was all talk.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that funny how people are?
Yep. Tough guys.
Yeah, always. And they want to pick on somebody.
Yeah, yeah.
They mess with the wrong guys.
Yes. Yeah. So, you know, there's
Tell me a javelin story.
a javelin story.
Yeah, come on. I know you got to have one.
Okay, this is funny.
I figured you got one.
So
if
I
you
was
play
in-
sports, you got
So
to. Come on.
I was in North Carolina.
Okay.
We were at NC State for a track meet, and me and another guy went out and, and we were throwing midgets. That's, you know, they have it's
How
like
far?
a sport.
How far?
Not
Okay.
far.
I'm just
So, anyways,
checking.
we got caught coming back to the hotel past
Tossing
curfew.
the midgets.
So we got suspended. We weren't allowed to compete. And one of the track officials had this NC State's Wolfpack relays, and it was a really nice hat.
Yeah, yeah.
So I wanted it.
Yeah.
So I'm jogging on the track, and I see the hat. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to take it off his head. So I took it off his head and just kept running.
Yeah.
I had the hat for years.
You got the hat.
Didn't throw javelin, but I had a hat.
I'm glad I pulled that story out of you. That was a great story.
Yep. Funny.
Did you win any first places or anything with the javelin?
Yeah, I took. I finished 9th in the country. As a
I know you're a
freshman.
modest man, but I try to pull out some of the success.
I was 9th in the country as a freshman, and then in high school I finished 3rd in the state.
That's not too shabby.
No.
No,
I
that
only
is
threw
good.
javelin for 3 years. That's it.
Right. No,
So if
that's
I
why I
could've-
was trying to find out because
Yeah.
you said you hurt your arm
Yeah.
in baseball,
Yeah.
10th grade, so now you're going to
Yeah.
throw the javelin. I can
Yeah.
do the math.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like a couple years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Smoking Jim's still struggling on that because he needs a picture.
It's again because of the gateway thing.
I know. I'm glad you know that. This isn't hard, right?
Right.
Right. This is simple to us. 1 + 1 = 2. And now ask him.
Right.
All right. He don't know.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
The Buddy Rogers story would be a quick one to wrap up with. How did Buddy Rogers thought wanted to make champion? What did you?
This would be great, yeah.
Jim and I believe it's real. So
Yeah.
So my dad's going to wrestle Buddy Rogers. Buddy Rogers didn't want to, but then the promoters told Buddy Rogers that my dad was going to get paid $3,500 to lose, and that's the only way Buddy Rogers would wrestle my
Yeah.
dad. So they went in the ring, and my dad went up to him and said, "There is no deal. There is no 3,500. Do your best, because I'm going to do my best." And it lasted 48 seconds.
48 seconds.
And,
You're done. That's enough.
48 seconds.
You got it.
And that was, as they say, a shoot. That was legit.
Wow.
Yeah. My dad didn't care for Buddy Rogers. Buddy Rogers hurt a
I
lot
could
of
see
people
that,
on
yeah.
purpose. you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
No, thanks for sharing that story and a
Yeah.
couple other stories. I'm a storyteller because I like doing that. And I like bringing that up. That's a great book.
There's a lot of good stories in that book.
I understand. You
Yeah.
got some pictures in there, too.
Yeah.
Amazon, right? Get it on Amazon.
It's Amazon, correct. Just Google
How do they get it?
Google Bruno Sammartino on
Right
Amazon.
here.
And there's a color version and there's a black and white version. So
Smoking Jim,
I'll
color.
take the color.
He's too easy with this. I'm not picking on him. We got enough of this. No, good luck.
thank you.
Finally, I got to meet you.
Thanks for having
It's
me on.
my honor to have you on.
It's nice to be
We'll
here.
have you back again when you want to talk more foundation stuff or you
Okay.
got movies coming out.
Okay. Yeah.
You can give us updates if
Yes,
you would.
absolutely.
I'd like to have you back. You see how hard it is to talk to the talking machine.
Very simple. Very easy.
Thank you. I'm glad. I'm a simple man,
Yeah.
just like that song.
Yep.
Get out of here now.
If
Thank
I see
you.
somebody with a slip and fall, I'll give you a call.
Hey, listen, I like Gateway. I like Gateway.
My name is Consuelo Mish.
And where are you from?
Originally, I was born in Oklahoma, and
How'd you get here?
well, actually, it's
Yeah.
a funny story.
Tell me the story.
All I don't know.
I'm a storyteller, so tell a story to me.
Okay, so I'm one of 10 kids, and my dad got a job in the oil field, so we moved up to Pennsylvania. Yeah.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah.
And where do you go to school?
I go to Trinity,
I know Trinity.
yeah.
That's in Washpaw,
Washington, I think.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, sir.
I abbreviated both.
Oh,
What-
yep, there you
What
go.
grade are you in?
Right now I'm in 11th.
11th grade, so
Yep.
you got one more year to go.
Thank goodness.
What are you going to be after this?
Well, other than continuing my boxing career, I kind
Well,
of
we're
want
going to get into boxing. When did you start boxing?
last year, actually, around this time.
You're kidding, so you've only been doing this a year.
Yes, sir.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it.
Now, you're a pretty young lady, so I got to ask people that are pretty, what happens when they hit you?
You hit them back.
Okay. Every boxer I've asked that question, they tell me the same answer.
Oh,
So I appreciate that. And do you like boxing?
I do. I enjoy it.
Do you like any road work? Most people don't, but
Elaborate. What
do you
mean?
do your road work? Like when they ask you to run, do you run?
Oh, yeah. I
Okay,
run
because you
track.
want to stay in shape.
Yes, sir.
You say you run track?
Yeah, I did it because I don't actually like road work at all.
You can be honest.
But,
Here, 90% of young people today don't like road work. That's my number. Am I right?
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
I know sports a little bit, but to last past the second round, you got to do some road work.
Oh, yeah, you gotta run.
Because, like I tell people, I see a lot of great athletes, good punches. First round, they're great. Second round, where'd they go? Third round, they're getting beat.
Yeah, no, that was...
And I don't want to hear Skeets in the background yelling at you.
Oh, they
Because
yell
he
either
gets
way.
crazy. I've heard him in the corners. He wears so many different hats, and he's always after you guys. And Skeets is a great coach. But, you know, he holds the world record for Golden Glove knockouts.
Yeah, that's what...
13 seconds. Every year he posts that back up the show. With all the Golden Gloves people in history, he has the quickest knockout. So, and that's your coach.
It's pretty inspiring.
You better listen to him. Do you listen to him?
I try.
Well, you must be if you're still boxing.
Right.
Now, have you won any fights?
I've won 2, actually.
How many did you box in?
Only 2, actually.
Well, then you're undefeated.
Yes, sir.
See how I can do math? It's very simple here.
Thanks.
No, that's great. What do you look forward to? Golden Gloves next year?
Yeah, hopefully someone will actually fight me, so...
Well, when they start seeing that you have some skills, some of them start avoiding that.
Yeah,
Isn't that funny?
that was kind of sad.
Yeah. Well, you want to keep on boxing, stay in shape,
Yes, sir.
and graduate.
Definitely that.
All right. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks for being on our show.
It was great being here. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck in boxing. Knock them out.
My name is Sandra Gonzalez, and I'm from
You're
Washington.
with the Gonzalez family. And can you say hi to your mama here?
Hello.
She's the best. She takes these kids everywhere.
She does.
And she keeps after you. I know that.
Yeah.
And you still like boxing.
Yes.
Now, you did get beat the other day. I think I saw you when you were fighting.
Yeah.
Because you did have some wins and you were doing great. And then you lost one. Did you
Yeah.
come back from that loss?
It's gonna be on Saturday.
What?
Yeah.
You have a fight coming up.
Yeah, Saturday.
Where at?
Butler.
Up in Butler. I'm glad Mama's here.
Yeah.
I was going to bring her on, but I'm trusting we're not bringing her on. She knows. Are you ready?
Yes.
You look in great shape.
Thank you.
Have you been working hard?
Yes.
That's good. And what grade are you in?
11.
You're 11 too. Only one more year.
One more year.
What are you going to be after that? Do you know?
I'm going like like another tech school for like cosmetology.
That's good.
Like,
I
yeah.
know people that do that.
Yeah.
That's popular out there. No, I wish you well.
Thank you.
That's good. And this fight will be up on Saturday. Do you know where? Ask Mama.
Butler.
We're at in Butler.
Oh, we don't know.
Okay. All right, I don't want to ask too many questions on that. Just keep working out and doing the fighting. How's your grades in school?
Good. Good.
What's good?
Good. A, B, and a couple C's.
A, B, and a couple C's.
Yeah.
All right. Now that sounds fair.
Yeah.
Do you like school?
No.
We appreciate honesty on the show. We'll keep working hard.
Thank you.
Keep fighting in the ring, and I know you'll come back strong. I know that right hand is strong.
Yeah.
I'm betting on that right hand. You got two brothers you got to deal with.
Yeah.
So I know you've helped build that up. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Definitely.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Thanks for being on our
Thank you.
show, and good luck.
My name is Malachi Mish.
Make sure you're talking into the mic.
Okay.
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
How old are you?
13.
How long you been boxing?
For, I think a year, a little more over a year, like a week or
So
two.
you and your sister started about the same time?
Yeah, I started a little bit after her.
You started after.
Yeah.
What got you interested in it?
Me, honestly.
Yeah. Tell the truth.
Well, I guess you could say I'm a violent person because I got into a few fights at my school. A few.
That a boy.
Well, we
I don't know, I like
appreciate
fighting,
honesty, but we
so-
don't like the violence.
I mean,
Did it curb your violence now that you're boxing?
yeah, I'm not I wasn't like a bully or anything, but like I didn't like people that would bully my friends, so
You'd stick up for them.
yeah. Just
start
not the right
hitting 'em.
ways. Yeah.
You start beating on them. All right.
And getting suspended is a great way to get 3 days off from school.
Yep.
Let me just do a disclaimer. Smoking Jim went to Gateway. We'd rather not talk about the history of Gateway and whether they go to school or not. He believes in homeschooling now. His idea is to go to school and sleep all day and box all night. What do you think of that?
That's a good plan, honestly. That's what's up.
You can go live with Smoking Jim Frazier.
I'm cool with
Now,
that.
how many guys do you know wear sunglasses 24 hours a day?
Just him.
Okay. Well, we're going to work on that. Now, what grade are you in school?
6th.
Do you like school?
Yeah. There's
What do you
like-
mean? You were fighting in school.
I mean, like, I'm fine now because now, like,
You have a favorite subject? Tell me one.
English. I like English class.
Why?
I don't know. I just mess around there with my friend, but like, I got good grades.
What'd you get there? A B?
86. Yeah.
See, how'd I know? I could tell.
Study hall was my favorite.
He was a superstar at Gateway. You keep doing that with English then. That's good. You play any other sports?
No, not really.
Did you play any other sports ever?
No, not just like. I don't know. No.
You
not
ever
really.
kick a soccer ball?
No, but like in my like I used to play basketball, like not like actual basketball, but
Well,
like
that's what I was asking. If you
like
played any
street
other
basketball
sport, yeah.
type thing. Yeah.
They had a hoop outside and you go shoot. Yeah, you're allowed. Smoking Jim just played organized sports, so that's why he's laughing. If he wore a uniform, he played. If not, he didn't want to play. What are you going to do with boxing? Keep boxing?
Yeah. On it, like
What do you see
Not-
your future in boxing?
I mean, I don't really know, maybe, but like I plan on like boxing until like I move because I don't want to stay up here
Where are
because
you
it's cold.
moving?
Probably around like California and stuff because I've
When's
heard a
this
lot of
gonna
good
happen?
stuff about it. I don't know.
When's the rest of your family going with you?
See, I wasn't planning on bringing them. I spent too much time with them at the house, so it's like it's cool without them.
Hold it. Tell me the names of all your brothers and sisters.
Okay, my little
Come on.
siblings, I got my little sister Zoe, my little sister Lizzie, they're twins. I got my little brother Nathan, then my older sister Connie, and then my brother Andrew, and then my brother Darian, and then my brother John. And then my
I
mom
think
and
you're
dad.
one short.
Yeah, wait.
See
Mom
one
short?
short on that? Check him. Check him. His math is questionable.
You got John, Darian, and Andrew, so I'm pretty sure
Okay.
that's
I think you got it.
TJ Danny, yeah.
All right. I was just checking with you because you were a little sketchy there. Anybody moving away from their family, I got to question what they're doing here. Well, good luck in boxing. Do you see Golden Gloves next year if you stay with it?
Yeah, I'll
Think
stay
it will
with it,
be
yeah.
Golden Gloves? Did you box Golden Gloves this year?
No.
You weren't ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll definitely do it next year,
Are
though.
you learning?
I'm getting
You
better.
getting better?
Yes.
How about the Gonzalez boys? Do you hit them at all?
Yeah. Getting better.
I'm going to find out about you in a minute from them. I'll know the truth because those two are two tough kids.
I'm not disagreeing with you. They're
And they like hitting people in the head. I've seen them box. Looks like you've been hit a couple times.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad you could be on this
I mean, it's
interview.
good. It's for practice, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
So-
headgear on, though.
Yeah.
That helps.
Not in school.
Yeah. Enough of this. We're done with this. Stay in school. Nice meeting you.
My name is Javier Gonzalez, and I'm from the Bronson House Boxing. Hey, kick it off.
What'd you get there?
A hair.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It looked alive. You know
It's
what?
feisty.
You're fast as a chicken. You got that.
Of course.
I heard your nickname is Chicken. In the United States, we don't think much of chickens, but Smoking Jim, here's what he thinks of chicken. KFC. Give me a bucket. He eats a bucket a day, whether he needs it or not. But your coach Gringo told me that chickens are respected in Mexico
Yeah.
because they fight them and they do everything and they're pretty quick. Now, I've seen you in the ring and you're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You like fighting?
Yeah.
When did you start?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. You've been doing it that long. How come you like punching these guys in the head?
Because it's fun.
Okay. I've watched you do that. How about when they hit you?
It's not fun.
Good answer. Where do you see yourself going with boxing?
Pretty far.
Golden Gloves?
Yeah.
Gonna do it again? You gonna win?
Yep.
You ready?
Of course.
What weight are you at?
132.
132. Wow, you got bigger.
Yeah.
You eating?
Yeah.
You eating that chicken like Smoking
Yeah.
Jim. I knew we'd find out. Your brother crushed that hoagie over there in
Yep.
about 3 bites.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you looking at it.
I wasn't hungry that.
No? All right. Mama, you got to feed him at home. I will. All right. I know you'll get to eat. What grade are you in?
9th.
9th grade. How'd it go?
It's fun.
You're almost done with it. How's your grades?
Not that good.
What do we got to work on? Math, English, history, geography.
English.
English. Was it a struggle?
It's boring.
Is it? Well, you speak 2 languages. You know Mexican and you got to speak English, so that's a little difficult, right?
Yep.
I only speak 1 language, Smoking Jim. I don't know what he speaks.
Are you getting at least a C? That's 70 out of 100. That ain't bad.
That's a gateway 8.
Keep you
Don't listen to this gateway stuff. What school do you go to?
Trinity.
You're at Trinity too. What's everybody at Trinity?
What?
All of you. The Gonzaleses,
Yeah.
you all go to Trinity. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Any other sports you play?
I used to play soccer, but then I quit.
What happened?
I just I did soccer in California, but whenever we moved here, I just lost interest.
Did you? How'd you find boxing?
My uncle.
Get out. Your uncle told
Yeah,
you
my
about
uncle
it.
showed us the Brunson house.
Get out. He works out there
No, he works in the dumpster, I think.
in the dumpster. What the heck? I don't want to know anymore. All right. At least it's at the Bronson house.
Yeah.
It's a nice facility. We've seen you guys fight out there. We love doing the fights out there. It's a great historic place. We like your coaches, the Conways. They're great. How's that sweet child treat you?
He's mean.
He should be. He's undefeated.
Yeah.
I think he's your weight.
I think I'm
You
gonna
going
like
in the
it.
ring with him?
Yeah.
Are you?
A couple times.
Wow, let me see you. You look like you got hit a couple times. He's got a powerful punch.
He's fast.
Yeah,
He's slick.
he is. Well, he's going to be 17-0. He's won 16 already.
I thought it was 17.
No, he won 16.
Wow.
He didn't fight his 17th fight. He's going to fight it now, June 1st.
Yeah.
See, I'm up on that. I follow boxing. Come on. You're not fooling me.
I can't fool you.
No, not today. Not today. I'm asking the questions. How am I doing so far?
You're doing pretty good.
Good, good. Anything else you want to talk about?
Not really.
No? You cover the boxing? Do you like road work? Are
Yeah.
you running?
No. I am running, but I don't like it.
You don't like it either.
No.
You're holding up with my 90% of young people don't like road work.
I don't
But you
like
want to go past the first round, don't you?
it. Yeah, of course.
Then you got to run every day.
Yeah.
Try to. It's hard every day.
Yeah, I get yelled at if I don't run.
Who yells at you?
My dad.
Good. Because you don't want Gringo yelling at you.
No.
Because he don't stop. You know he's crazy.
Yeah.
He'll keep after you. Well, you keep in the boxing field. Keep doing your best. I like your style. I think you'll go far.
All right, thank you.
And I'm rooting for you all the time.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Tell them your name.
I'm Gus Gonzalez, fighting out of the Bronson House as the other four.
The last of the Gonzaleses
Yeah,
here.
the best for last, always.
Is this the best?
Always the best.
Well, I saw your last fight, and it was against a tough guy.
Yeah, Rocky Moore.
I'll tell you, he was from Maryland. He was a tough fighter, really
was.
good fighter.
Yeah.
And I noticed something. You kept coming back after him. After he beat you down, you kept coming back after him. You had his coach fired up and yelling at him.
Yeah, I'm not the type of dude that likes to take no as an answer. I'm just going for the kill.
You
I don't-
did?
I don't stop until I.
No, because a couple times I thought you were hurt, and you kept coming back.
Yeah.
He did hurt you. I know that, because he was a tough fighter. You
Yeah.
got to be honest.
Yeah, I'll be honest. 2 or
'Cause
3 punches.
you
he
stepped
got me.
up. You stepped up and fought a tougher guy.
Yeah,
Because you've destroyed some other people. I've seen those fights.
yeah.
And you're pretty good out there. I like your style.
I try my best.
You're aggressive.
I always am.
There's no quit in your game. Am I coaching it right?
You're coaching it 100% right there.
All right, that's how I thought it. When did you start boxing?
About 3 years ago.
Just like your brother.
Yeah.
You all got started around the same time.
I was the first to join.
How come? What
Because,
happened? Your uncle in the dumpster.
No. Since I was a little kid, I've been always wanting to box. It's just that we never had the time or money to go and try. So as soon as we moved to Pennsylvania, I've been having like problems at school because every year since like 6th grade, I've been suspended all the way up to, I say, 10th grade. Every year. For like at least
Oh,
2 or 3
what grade
times.
are you in now?
I'm a senior.
Whoa,
Yeah.
get out. I didn't know that.
I'm a
How
senior.
old are you?
I'm 18.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought you were younger than that.
Nah.
Here's a question everybody wants to know. How's the ladies treating you?
You know.
This is a family show. We don't have to talk about that. Smoking Jim does something every time we have a show with women on. He goes, talking machine, take a picture. I didn't even sit down. So I go, let me take a Sweetie for Jimmy picture. And he puts up hundreds of these pictures on Facebook. Every day there's another Sweetie for the day.
Sweetie for the day.
Yeah, Sweetie for Jimmy.
Doing a good job, Jim.
If he didn't ask, he wouldn't be Smoking Jim. You don't have to answer that. We're okay with that.
All right.
Are you going to go to school somewhere?
Honestly,
Are you thinking about it?
Honestly,
Tell the truth.
School really isn't for me.
School's not cool for you.
Nah, school isn't where I want to be.
Okay.
I'm trying to go like straight out of high school. I'm trying to work. And
What are you trying to do?
oh well, my dad's starting his company as a home remodeler, a handyman.
Good.
So I'll be helping him out in his company for a while, and then after that I'll be learning how to do electricity, plumbing, and all that stuff.
Well, that'd be great. You can
Yeah.
help Smoking Jim out because he doesn't know any of that.
Yeah,
Just give him a call.
anytime. Yeah.
If he takes his sunglasses off, he'll see who you are. All right? You got to
All right.
watch that.
Yeah.
So we won't ask about school.
I mean, there's not much to talk about.
No suspension the last year or two.
No, the last year or two hasn't been suspended.
You've matured then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boxing
Some could
helped a
say
lot,
that.
yeah.
You're focused on the sport and not beating up people.
Yeah.
And if they say something,
Rub it
tell
off my
somebody
shoulder,
else.
I'm
No,
not-
that's the
yeah.
best way. That's part of growing up.
Honestly, yeah.
And that's what boxing teaches you. They're teaching you discipline. They're showing you how to work, how to be somebody, how to improve. Do you
Yeah.
notice you've improved in 3 years?
I've improved a lot. Like
How about even in the last year?
in the last year, that's when everything hit pretty hard. It was like
When did it come to you?
I
Throwing a
s-
straighter punch, how you stand, your angle.
Well, for a while, I've been stuck at one level of boxing. So I've been one level wasn't all these times that we passed. My boxing improved, so I move my head, I keep my hands up, I throw my punches better and everything.
Throw a left.
Just the left jab.
That's pretty straight.
Yeah.
That's straight. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Here, throw a right.
All right jab.
I like that. Got the right and left. Look at this. You have learned a few things. Now I know why you're hitting them so hard.
I always try. I always try to go for the kill.
Do you
No,
hope
I-
to turn pro one day?
Hopefully, yeah.
you're
Actually,
useful then.
June 1st might be my first pro semi-fight or something. Yeah, June 1st at the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, West Virginia, Mountainsville.
Well, it's
Pa-
the 13th. That's about 19 days away.
Yeah.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm always
What weight?
Up 148.
148.
Yeah.
That's a nice weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Smoking Jim, for describing that. He knows what it is. That's for our fans out there
That
that
didn't
don't
know who it was, yeah.
Yeah. They needed a clarification. Because I didn't want you insulting him here while he's sitting right here. Because he knows that. Because that's what he weighs.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, how many days a week do you work out?
Mondays through Thursdays, every time I can.
Really?
Yeah.
You're just with it like that?
Yeah,
No, that's good.
always.
Well, I wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Good luck turning pro.
Thank you.
That's a great accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
Keep that focus.
I always will.
Hit hard,
I'll try.
if not harder. All right, get out of here.
Have a good one.
Thank you very much. Wisdom from Smoking Jim, you can't go wrong. I'm going to pick his brain since he's an NFL scout. People don't always watch our Tuesday night show. He gave a D to the Steeler draft. Now, explain it, please.
Well, first of all, don't forget now, the Pittsburgh Steelers in the offseason, they lost maybe the greatest wide receiver in the history of the team, in
Yes.
Antonio Brown, and maybe one of the greatest running backs, all-around running backs in the history of the game, Le'Veon Bell. The special
Hold
teams.
it, but one disclaimer. How many championships did they win?
That's a good point. The same amount they're going to win without him.
And what's the point of this? Because with sense like that, what's he even talking about? If you're not going to try to win championships, then what's it about? We just got rid of a couple guys that got 0 championships.
Well, the reason
I don't
is
care how great they
the
were.
reason under the great Dan Rooney, the Pittsburgh Steelers always made the playoffs. Art Rooney II, who really don't like sports, he wasn't into football. He was a attorney until he found out he wasn't the next Perry Mason, so he decided to dive back into the family business. When you don't make the playoffs in the National Football League, not only do you lose a lot of revenue, but you also lose national recognition. You're not on national TV the next couple of years. Right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers are in bad shape. They did something that was unprecedented pretty much in their history. They gave up way too much to move up in the first round to get a 5'11" undersized middle linebacker who can't cover tight ends. He only had one career interception in college, and they didn't have a second-round pick. In the second-round pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers over the years got a guy named Jack Lambert in the second round, Jack Ham in the second round, LaVon Kirkland in the second round, Juju Smith-Schuster in the second round. So, right there, you got to really mark the draft
How
down
come
a
you're
couple
the
notches.
only guy that's negative on this Devin Bush in Pittsburgh?
I love Devin Bush, but they got him to replace Shazier. Now, last year when I was in the war room with the Pittsburgh Steelers, I told them I had a linebacker that was better than Shazier. I told him that he was 6'4", 250 pounds. He could run, cover, and he hit everything that moved. He split people in half when
Who
he
was
hit
he?
them.
Who was he?
Pittsburgh Steelers passed on him. Indianapolis got him in the second round. Not only did he win Rookie of the Year, not only did he lead the NFL in tackles, but he had 30 more tackles than the second place guy, Darius Leonard. So the Pittsburgh Steelers could have had their middle linebacker last year if they'd listened to me, but they never heard of him because he went to a tiny all-black college named South Carolina State.
Thanks, Smoking Jim. But yeah, I wanted to just bring people a little update since now you're back with us on Pittsburgh Sportsline.
But the one thing that I hate is reverse discrimination in the National Football League. 17th straight year, there's not a starting white cornerback in the National Football League. 12th straight year, there's not one single white cornerback in the National Football League. I'm going to start a reality show. We're going to get some white cornerbacks in the National Football League.
This has been... This has been...
You heard that from Frank.
Yeah, I heard it. This is Smoking Jim's pet peeve for years. Ever since we started Pittsburgh Sportsline, he's been saying it. Reverse discrimination.
I want to rub out discrimination wherever I can get it.
I understand.
And I'm proud of you for using a big can of spray tan.
This is his regular routine.
Black is
folks.
beautiful on you.
You can sit on the deck next to me while I'm sipping my green tea in Bethel Park.
A lot of sun today.
You're welcome anytime out there. Come on out sometime. Well, I think we're going to be winding this show down. Appreciate everybody that come out to be on our show. Had a lot of fun. A lot of stories. Had to end it with Smoking Jim since he's doing a Stevie Wonder imitation. Doesn't he look like Stevie Wonder? He got the hair too. He got the hair too like him. He was trying to say he looked like Muhammad Ali. Now, Muhammad Ali didn't have that belly. Sorry, Smoking Jim. Get me one more bucket of KFC fried chicken. And we're going to end the show with Stay Joey Strong.